Welcome to the Morning Mayhem Show with the morning crew, Colin and Mama Manny.
And your host, Jim Amato.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to March 8th, the Tuesday of March. Well, one of the Tuesdays of March. There's a bunch of Tuesdays of March. This one is an important one. It is International Women's Day during International Women's History Month. So it is a big day to celebrate things that women have done over the years in different countries around the world. It's National Oregon Day. Now, right? Because I think some people say Oregon. It's Oregon. Yeah. It's an Oregon Trail game today when you talk about what happens out there in Oregon. And it is National Peanut Cluster Day. So if you like your peanut clusters, this is a good day to go out and get some of those. There are 2 days that go back to back here. One of them is the National Proofreading Day. Where,
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, today you're supposed to practice your editing skills. Maybe go and take a look at one of those texts you're about to send, something you're going to email to someone. Just give it a once over. It's also National Be Nasty Day.
What?
Yes, it is National Be Nasty Day.
Did you make that up?
I did not make that up. It's supposed to be lighthearted, but in this day and age, I don't know if there's anything that is going to be nasty that's necessarily lighthearted, especially if you're talking about grammar. So those 2 days can go hand in hand.
I did see portions of The Bachelor last night, and that was nasty.
See, that was a day early.
Yeah.
That was a day early. Yeah. It is also Clean Your Small Home Office Day. Now, this one I'm sure was celebrated in the past 2 years quite often. But I don't know how many small offices are still running now as we are starting to find ways out of the pandemic, and some of the smaller home offices are being cleaned up. Well, yeah, I guess
we have a small office.
We do have a very small, and we do live in it. So,
and you do clean it from time to time.
It does feel like my home. It is indeed March 8th, and it is a B day here at the high school. It does look like there's a couple things going on. Maybe snow tomorrow.
2 to 5 inches.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Starting at 7 a.m.
And an early dismissal at the end of the week.
Yes, half day.
Good golly, Miss Molly. And let's see. Attention, freshmen and juniors. We're going to go again. Your freshmen and juniors will be taking on their Chromebooks, the SAT, which is on Wednesday, March 23rd. It's going to be nearly 5 hours. It's a 4.5-hour test, 7:35 to 12 p.m. So if you've got your Chromebook and something's wrong with it, keyboard, broken screen, battery life, make sure you get that turned in the tech department so they can fix it up and have it ready for you to go. Sophomores, you don't have to worry so much when you use a pencil and paper. Very artistic. You're going to be taking the artistic version of the SAT.
I like how you describe that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. There's something to be said for using the old pen and paper, a pencil and paper. Number 2 pencil, not a pen. If you know anything about the SATs, that's one of the things you have to do. Like the big pencils they used to give you in kindergarten. Remember the big red pencils, the giant lead in it? Your hand was like this tiny little thing, but the pencil, you had to hold it with 2 hands, rested on your shoulder, and then draw on that yellow piece of paper with the blue lines on it, the dots across the middle, so you knew how high your ascenders would go and descend.
I never had one.
Yeah. You never had one?
No, I'm deprived.
Oh, all right. You know what? We are going to get you one of those red pencils.
Thank you.
Everyone should have a kindergarten red pencil.
I was going to say we have a couple.
Yeah, I bet you do. Emma is going to be the pop musical that's going to be put on for the spring performance in the auditorium. So if you're looking to audition for that, for the show, make sure that you go March 9th, which is tomorrow, 2:15 p.m. Have something ready to go for your audition. Don't forget the Woodland Media Center has Books of the Week. There's going to be a few selections they've put out there. They will be doing that every week. And I think, is it National Reading Month or was it only National Reading Week?
I lose
You know
track.
what? It's National Reading Year. So make sure that you
it.
go and do that. And if you're looking to join the award-winning digital media program and compete in the Spring 84-Hour Film Challenge, reach out to Mr. Yellow in Room 19. He'll give you all the details you need. And I believe that's coming up relatively quickly. It might be in a week or so. Woodland cheerleading team has their tryouts. They're going to be trying out for the 2022-2023 season. And don't forget, that season runs a good long time. The cheerleaders start their tryouts at the end of the year for the following season. They cover a lot of sports. There's a lot that goes down. And then they have their own competition season. So be looking for those dates, May 9th, 10th, and 11th, and 13th, if you're going to be interested in trying out for Woodland Cheer. And don't forget to listen to us every morning at 7:15 a.m. or thereabouts. Time for the news. T-minus 60 with Tomlin.
Morning. Couple top stories started today. First off, people fleeing battle Ukrainian cities along the safe corridor. Evacuation to people fleeing and battle Ukrainian cities along the safe corridor has begun Tuesday, while UN officials said the exodus of refugees from Russia involves reaching 2 million people. Russian onslaught has trapped people inside cities that are running low on food, water, and medicine amid the biggest ground war in Europe since World War II. U.S. Supreme Court rejects GOP redistricting plans in North Carolina and Pennsylvania. In a victory for Democrats, Supreme Court has turned away efforts from Republicans in North Carolina and Pennsylvania to block state court-ordered congressional redistricting plans. In separate orders late Monday, justices are allowing maps selected by each state Supreme Court to be in effect for the 2022 elections. Those maps are more favorable to Democrats than the ones drawn by the state legislatures. Well, it is correct. We just had our last annual census. Following the annual census, you typically see redistricting. People have moved. Correct. People have moved. Now in Connecticut, they're trying to fix one of the districts. Everyone agrees that one of the districts in Connecticut is kind of wonky, but nobody, Democrats or Republicans, have come up with a way to fix it. So that's kind of what we have going on in Connecticut. World markets are mixed Tuesday, with European benchmarks and U.S. futures turning high after Asian shares extended losses. Surging prices for oil and other vital commodities have been rattling global markets. The situation remains uncertain as investors search for safe havens from expanding sanctions against Russia. Oil prices were at least steady at 130 a barrel.
Oil prices were going up. Mm-hmm. We got gas yesterday. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, U.S. benchmark crude gained $2.16 to $121.56 a barrel. Which is pretty insane.
I had gotten gas like a week ago. It was not as much as it was yesterday.
It's going to be going up.
Hurt.
Yes, more and more. Denmark is holding a referendum in June, spooked by Russia's invasion of Ukraine, on whether to join the European Union's defensive pact and scrap the Nordic country's 30-year-old opt-out from the bloc's common security and defense policies. This comes on the heels as Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen said late Sunday the historical times call for historical decisions. And last but not least, to end with a happy story, an exotic Asian spider could spread to much of the east coast of the United States within several years. Researchers say a large spider native to East Asia that proliferated in Georgia last year could spread to much of the east coast. The Juro spider, which measures some 8 centimeters in diameter.
Creepy.
That's your happy story?
Yeah.
Your concept of happy is a little different.
He needs a day off tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's a dark week. There's your news.
And that's the news. T-minus 60 with Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Mama Manning.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Last night, our boys basketball team was up against Morgan in the first round of the state championship. It was a tough game. We were down in the first half, something like 38-6.
Wow.
Yeah. I wish I had been there for the halftime speech because we came out fired up, charged up, ready to go. We were two different teams. Second half was close. At one point, it was 49-41.
Wow.
Yeah, we came within 8. They had some bigs. I mean, double Eric's size.
All right.
Yeah. 41 was massive. He looked like he was, I don't know, eating Wheaties all day long because
he just dropped his kids off at school and then stopped by to play basketball.
He did foul out, which was great, but they had more bigs to back them up. Final score was 67-50.
All right.
But it was close that second half. Oh, boy. Great season, guys.
Indeed.
And seniors, thank you for 4 wonderful years. I enjoyed watching you.
And the girls last night took home their 20th, the Yukon girls.
Yukon girls, Husky Nation.
20th Big East conference title. It was good
Yeah,
to see
another
that
title.
happening. Yeah, a little bit of history
Yeah.
getting back there.
Boys are around the corner, and then they will prepare for their NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
March Madness.
March Madness.
It's crazy.
it's mad. And that's the sports with Mama Manning. Whoa, that was a little crazy.
That was
right
March
there.
Madness.
That was mad indeed.
Very exciting stuff.
This morning, our guests are from the Quizbowl here at Woodland. Good morning.
Good morning.
And
Talk about what happened on
their
Saturday.
coach.
Qualify
Mama.
for nationals.
We qualified for nationals, baby.
Wow.
Woo-hoo!
All right.
So we were in the East Coast tournament, as I said yesterday, and we finished 4-1. We qualified for nationals. These guys were sensational. They're half of the team. Zach Drewry and Evan Lynn were the other half.
All right.
So we're getting ready. We have nationals in May and June. And then we have a couple more tournaments. We have our teacher tournament on Tuesday. We have, remember,
That's not today?
next Tuesday.
Next
It's on
Tuesday.
the Ides.
It's
Yeah,
all
the
that's right. The Ides. And
So
we talked
beware
about
the
it.
Ides of March.
So
Yep.
I do expect Julius Caesar questions.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
you're showing up.
It's the Ides. I'll show up.
Fantastic. And then we have one of those 3-2-1 tournaments where we're all gathered around one screen. Yeah. So
What's
it's
a
exciting.
3-2-1 tournament?
It's like a segment from one of the other tournaments, and they give you 3 questions, and they go down in difficulty as you go. So the first one will be really hard, and then the next one's kind of hard, and then the last one should be easy, or it's the easiest of the 3.
All the
and,
same answer.
You get 3 points if you answer the first one, 2 if you answer the second, and 1 if you answer the third.
God. All right. So that makes sense. So,
So it's not. All right.
It's like a graduated clue of what the one answer is.
Correct.
It's not 3 individual questions that get
Right.
relatively easier.
For how many questions? Like 99 or something?
Yeah,
Is it 100?
There's like
A zillion.
over 100 last time.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
So
Yeah.
what's the key to being a good Quiz Bowl team that can qualify for nationals as often as you guys have been doing in your career?
I feel like we're a well-rounded team. Like everyone has what they're good at. Like Evan's good at math and classical music and stuff like that.
Keep going.
Zach's good at, yeah, Evan's good at everything.
Yeah.
Zach's good at history. I'm good at science. Eric's good at like the miscellaneous stuff.
All right. So he picks up everything.
Yeah.
That's a cleanup hitter right there. That's good. He's
But
batting
not the
fourth.
math or science or history or classical music.
He knows the Star
Gotcha.
Trek.
Oh,
That's it.
you need
And
that.
That's it.
You
That's
need
all I
that though.
It's important.
So you guys are like the Avengers. Yeah.
You could say.
Everyone has their own thing to make sure that it works well as a team.
It sounds a lot cooler that way.
Oh, all right. Awesome.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like that.
Well, we already know what your special powers are. You just said that. Now we need what your nicknames are going to be.
Well, I thought they had figured out which one was Iron Man, which one was no.
Well, I don't know. Like miscellaneous man, that would be one.
Well,
Yeah. All right. History guy. I don't know. That doesn't.
Sci guy.
Yeah.
Hey.
Sci guy. Sci guy. Yeah. All right. So now we got to come up with 2 other nicknames for them, I think, and that's what should be on their team shirt.
Oh, there you
this,
go.
this is sounding very Captain Planet and very cheesy
Yeah.
80s. I like it.
But when you're good, you must represent. So, do you have any kind of plans on doing other game show kind of stuff? If there's a game show you could go on, which one do you think you would do the best? Like The Chase or Jeopardy, or
I think we'd do well on the chase.
you think?
I think we'd do so well on the chase. If Jeopardy was a team thing, we'd do well. If I had to go on by myself, I don't know.
So what I'm hearing is this summer, rather than preparing to go to college, you're going to go on the chase, win millions of dollars, and then just retire.
This sounds like a plan.
We got
All
Who
right,
Wants to
I'm
Be a
liking this.
Millionaire? Who'd get the furthest on the team on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Because that's a little bit of everywhere. That covers a lot. Of
We know
different
that
stuff.
answer.
Yeah.
So
Probably
Evan's going to win $1 million. All right. So which game do you think you would be best individually at?
Definitely not the chase.
I feel like I'd be good at Jeopardy. I usually do good when I watch it. I don't know how I do in the buzzer race, but
I'd say Jeopardy or I don't know. Maybe the chase if I get, or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire if I get lucky. Easy questions that day.
What was the other one when they were like you had that angry host that would yell at you and
Y'all
kick
the
you?
weakest link. Goodbye.
Yeah, the weakest link.
Oh,
Yeah.
she was tough.
That would be another one. But that was a team one too. And hopefully you'd be able to beat a fifth grader.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to say anything.
We all have days like that. We all have days like that.
Well, congratulations on your success and beating the teachers next Tuesday. I'm not going to prognosticate, but you
Oh,
do
go
have a good shot at it from what I see the track record from years and meets past with the
With
teachers.
big words like that, you should show up and help.
Well, if it has to do with words and Legos, yeah, Star Wars, I'm all good. History, I think we'd be covered.
We're good.
Miscellaneous music references, we need Mr. Gary.
Yep.
And with everything would be pretty set. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Well, thanks for coming on this morning. And like I said,
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
good luck moving forward. And to Coach Mama Manning,
Thank you.
congratulations and see you in nationals.
Yeah, 4 years in a row.
4 years in a row.
Nice.
And if you're looking to find out any more information about how to join that Quizbowl team, feel free to reach out to Mama Manning. And as always, don't forget, she is Mama Manning. He's Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Morning Mayhem podcast. Morning Mayhem is broadcast live from Woodland Regional High School in Beacon Falls, Connecticut, each and every school day. Follow us on Spotify, Anchor FM, or wherever you find your latest podcasts. And for more information on the show, upcoming guests, and past episodes, visit our show website, morningmayhem.show.